get is 4 safe Republican districts, 2 districts that lean Democratic, and the remainder are safe Democratic in the state map.
Breaking news, the stage now set for the next phase in Governor Newsom's call to redraw California congressional districts. The new maps released just a short time ago. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Ashley.
And I'm Amma Dates. The goal of the new map is to help Democrats pick up 5 new seats in the U.S. House of Representatives.
ABC 7 News political reporter Monica Madden just got a look at these new maps, and she's here to show you what they look like. Monica.
Dan and Amma, really just within the last hour, my sources shared with me the draft of California's proposed changes to its congressional maps. And keep in mind, none of this is final. Newly released draft maps show how California leaders are hoping to pick up more Democratic House seats, compared with the current congressional maps that the Independent Redistricting Commission drew in 2020.
Really, we're just trying to achieve the goal of pushing back on Texas without doing something that would, radically disrupt the congressional district lines.
Paul Mitchell, the architect of the maps, shared Democrats' strategy with ABC 7 News on Friday.
The core challenge here was, can we make 5 seats that are Republican and flip those to be Democratic? And then at the same time, we also can in California bolster about 5 of our frontline candidates around the state, making sure that we don't make our other candidates just big targets for Republicans.
Congressman Kevin Kiley holds one of the GOP seats being targeted. In a Friday statement, Kiley saying, quote, "Make no mistake, I will win re-election to the House regardless of the proposed changes to my district." It comes one day after Governor Gavin Newsom launched his retaliatory redistricting campaign, saying this all ends if Texas backs down.
We're doing this in reaction to a president of the United States that called a sitting governor of the state of Texas and said, find me 5 seats.
I like independent redistricting commissions. I think they're fair. They take the conflict of interest out of it.
Redistricting consultant Max Rexroad opposes Newsom's plan.
Redistricting arms race is a great term for this because that's exactly what will happen. People of political parties in the minority in whatever state they're in, some cases it's Democrats, some cases in Republicans, will be largely disenfranchised by this whole process.
The legislature will have to vote on these maps when they return from recess next Monday. And I want to show you these maps again because the proposed changes are really significant. Republican Representative Doug LaMalfa currently holds District 1, and that's going to be seeing some major changes. Democrat Jared Huffman in District 2 will also see a lot of differences, with Redding added to his district. Now in District 4, which is held by Democrat Mike Thompson, he's going to lose a large chunk, if this is approved, of Santa Rosa voters to now include more of Yuba City. Democrat John Garamendi's seat in District 8 would no longer include Antioch and Martinez, with those cities moving under District 9, which is held by Democrat Josh Harder. Some districts don't see a lot of change, including Speaker Emerita Nancy Pelosi in District 11 and Congressman Mark DeSaulnier in District 10. So all of these are proposed changes.
All right. Now, obviously, the clock is ticking quickly in this process here in California. What are the next steps in the legislature, Monica?
Lawmakers return from their summer recess on Monday, and then it is go time. The first public hearings on this are happening on Tuesday in both different chambers. The Senate is having their election committee meeting at 9:30, and then the Assembly at 10:30. Then we're going to see an appropriations hearing on Wednesday. That's likely to discuss the funding for this statewide special election. Assembly Republicans are estimating it could be upwards of $230 million of cost to the state. Wow. And then by Thursday, we're expecting final votes on this, moving very fast.
By next Thursday.
By next Thursday. Wow. And that's because the Secretary of State said by August 22nd, if this is not all said and done, it gets really tricky to comply with federal guidelines for establishing a special election. Okay.